Hello there, and welcome back to my little bit of Mexico. Now, one of the things that I absolutely adore about this wonderful country of Mexico is the food and how varied it is. I mean, you have such a large amount of delights, whether you're in Baja, you're down in Chiapas, Oaxaca, Puebla, wherever you happen to be. There's always great food. So when it comes to food, Puebla and Oaxaca are always the top of the list with their moles and other things that are such delights. The fish in Baja and so many other things like Veracruz and the wonderful coffees and such great tamales as well. I was going to say también. But Nuevo León, up here, the cuisine kind of gets overlooked in some ways. But there is some very good food up here. Maybe not to the same level as Oaxaca and Puebla. But all the same, Monterrey and Nuevo León does have some very good food. We may not have mole, but there is asado de puerco and chicharrón. So, for your delectation, if you are not from Nuevo León, is these things, empalmes. Now, an empalme is very typical of Nuevo León. It's basically 2 corn tortillas. In this case, it's filled with chicharrón, but they can be filled with beans and cheese and so many other things. And generally the tortillas have been coated with manteca, which is in English lard. May sound terrible, but it is wonderful. And then these are fried, filled, fried, and served piping hot. And they are a great, I'm not sure if we call them a starter. Yeah, maybe you could call them an appetizer. They are simply wonderful. These, as you can see, are from Allende in Nuevo León. A place of great food down to the south. As you head past Santiago, you go down to Allende and then on to Montemorelos and the citrus area, where you do get some wonderful oranges. And this brand, La Peñita, let me introduce you to them again, produce some of the most lovely chicken and pork products. And I'm not sure, have I looked at La Peñita and things from Allende before? I'm not sure. Anyway, I will introduce them to you in due course. So, here we are with Hanview, warming up the empalmes in my rather nice Tramontina pan, and of course on the Schönes Braun induction hob, which is rather a good thing. If you're ever into changing to a different kind of way of cooking, I would definitely recommend you just get them in induction hob. They're rather good. Much quicker for cooking with. And here we are. So yeah, sorry for the shadow there. That's the light on the camera. But there you go. Yeah, warming up rather well. So here we are. an empalme. I may have screwed up the fact that they broke a little bit, but doesn't mean it's not going to taste any much better, does it? Lovely. There's a nice amount of chili in that. And it's wonderful chicharrón. Just to show you a little of the meat. Isn't it glorious? And I am very much a chicharrón addict. Delightful. What I like about the fact they put manteca over the tortillas is you get this lovely crispiness. It's not crispy like Taco Bell kind of rubbish. This is a crispiness just that gives a lovely bite to the tortilla. And I do like these. I think I prefer these to the other brand that I had. I can't remember the Empalmes Hinojosas. I think that was the one. Hinojosa Brothers, which you get in Soriana and Walmart and other supermarkets, but these are far superior. Oh, I do like my butcher. They really do stock a lot from Peñolas, from La Peñita. I'll correct that in a moment. Sorry, it's La Peñita. Peñolas, of course, is Mexico's, or one of Mexico's biggest mining companies for silver, gold, and other products. And so, with an empty plate, I would say I rather enjoyed those, wouldn't you? Those were simply delicious. And when it came to the chicharrón, oh my word, that was probably one of the best chicharrones that I've had. Well, certainly this year. And it actually had beans through it as well, which is rather interesting, give a nice texture. And really, they were simply delicious. I'll certainly buy those again. Those, I should say, deserve an easy 10 out of 10 for both flavour, a bit of heat. Oh yeah, you definitely feel a good amount of heat through that, and simply the most wonderful empalmes that I've had. Although I haven't really had that many empalmes, just these and the hinojosas. But on the whole, I would say these are far and away better. I really did enjoy that. So, I think I'll go and have the salad now, just to balance things out. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe from those buttons down below. And I will do another food review, test, trying, whatever I call it, in the near future. Thank you all. Bye for now.